Good morning, everybody. I hope you're well on this great Thursday, September 15th, 2022. Oakland Jewish Community Forum is now for all mayoral candidates in Oakland. Well, in a how you like them apples move, it appears Oakland mayoral candidate Peter Liu's troublesome anti-Semitic email ranting that this blogger believes spelled jail time wound up doing exactly what Mr. Liu wanted, getting the San Francisco based Jewish Community Relations Council's Oakland Jewish Community Forum to open up its program for all candidates for mayor of Oakland rather than a few. And I have to ask, why in heck is a San Francisco nonprofit organization hosting an Oakland election event anyway? Now, according to emails sent to Zenny 62 Media by an unnamed source, one of the emails, was written by a Mr. Jonathan Carey, who's affiliated with the Oakland Jewish Community Relations Council and is an attorney. And he explained that the event planned for tonight should be open to all candidates. Apparently, Mr. Carey read the laws governing the actions of nonprofit organizations during an election and determined that the Jewish Community Relations Council was breaking them. Here is the email by Mr. Carey, and I quote: On September 15th, the JCRC will present an event titled Jewish Community Oakland Mayoral Candidates Forum. Unfortunately, JCRC may have made a potentially serious error when they invited only 3 out of 10 eligible candidates. Only 3 out of 10 eligible candidates to participate in their sponsored forum. And authors note all Oakland council members. Treva Reed, council member District 7, Lauren Taylor, council member District 6, Sheng Thao, council president pro tempore of District 4. Now, let's continue. It goes on to write, Mr. Carey knows that not only does the omission deprive the Oakland Jewish community from hearing from all candidates on relevant topics, but the metric the JCRC seems to have used for selection early in the campaign cycle was top 3 fundraisers. Given the astounding financial inequities in Oakland and the top heavy nature of political fundraising, many think that using a financial metric sends a deeply negative message about the Jewish community. Should the Jewish community get to only hear from candidates with early fundraising success rather than those with fresh ideas? Asked Mr. Carey in his email. And he continues. And ironically, the JCRC's exclusion of 7 candidates based on money metrics may have triggered one of the candidates to protest his exclusion through the use of the very traditional conspiracy theories and anti-Semitism that the JCRC is trying to fight. Furthermore, one of the 3 candidates the JCRC did select for the forum, and that's Councilmember Thao, has already come under scrutiny for fundraising irregularities. And as I write here, he is referring to Oakland Councilmember Sheng Thao, who allegedly made big donors look small plan, who's allegedly, and I quote, say in quotes, make big donors look small plan, was revealed here at the Oakland News Now blog and Zenny 62 YouTube by Charles Pine, information that Charles Pine put together that was sent to Zenny 62 Media, who also represents, Mr. Pine does, the Coalition for A Better Oakland. Lastly, as a nonprofit organization, the JCRC's selective political promotion and exclusion may actually be illegal according to federal law and IRS regulations. Charitable nonprofits and foundations may not participate in, this is a quote, may not participate in or intervene, including publishing or distribution of statements, any political campaign on behalf of or in opposition to any candidate for political office. That's 26 U.S. Code Section 501c3. This prohibition applies to any and all candidates for federal, state, and even local elections. See IRS Regulations, Section 1.501C3-133. It would be far more inclusive, in my opinion, Mr. Kerry writes, to grant all eligible candidates an opportunity to address the Oakland Jewish community sign, John Kerry, Oakland, California. Now, as of this writing and reporting, it's not clear that the event, which is supposed to happen tonight, will go on the way Mr. Kerry advises or just be reset for another date. In an email to Mr. Stephen Gelman, the publisher of the Jewish News of Northern California, Kerry suggests that the next event be on the Zoom platform. Quote, it would be better, in my opinion, to have all eligible candidates an opportunity to address the Jewish community, including the ones who may not be the earliest fundraisers. He writes in parentheses, we can leave out candidate Lou, if appropriate, since he seems to be disruptive. My solution, he continues, is to hold another event on Zoom, something like, quote, Oakland mayoral candidates speak to the Jewish community, unquote. The date would not conflict with Jewish holidays, nor would it be on the heels of this week's JCRC event. And so there is the information, folks. There is the news. Now, will the event indeed be canceled? That remains to be seen, but it is clear that at least one person who is affiliated with the JCRC has read the law and determined that the JCRC is acting or is threatening to act in opposition to the law. In other words, illegally. Subscribe to Zenny62 and bookmark OaklandNewsNowBlog.com. That ends this broadcast.